Michael lost his mom first in March of 2020, and then Kelby lost his dad in December of that same year, and then my dad in March of 2021.
My journey with being involved in cancer and how it really impacted me was through my mother. She was diagnosed in 2016 with breast cancer. So in the 1 to 2 month time frame where she was unable to continue her treatments, it just really took over. And before she passed in March of 2020, it had reached her brain and, really kind of taken over a lot of her body.
The fact that his treatments were here in Springfield allowed us to be at home, right? It allowed us to go on a family vacation together, and him still receive treatments.
So I go out there and I walk in and he's sitting there in the chair, and I said, "Hey, what's going on? What'd they tell you?" And he said, "Well, they tell me I have cancer, but we're going to shore up and fight it." And he did, unfortunately, and he carried a lot of hope in those beginning days, but 7 weeks later he was gone.
Cancer doesn't discriminate on who it decides to attack. You don't realize when you haven't gone through it how toxic a significant illness is to the financial unit of your family. You both can have jobs, you can both be upper middle class, and when one person stops working, it's devastating for 95% of families.
Shore Up is a nonprofit started in 2022 to support people in their fight against cancer, and the goal is to kind of meet people where coverage ends and life begins. And so there's that gap that everyone faces, and knowing that there's a lot of costs that come with fighting a disease like cancer. We came here actually, and we're talking to some of the staff about what are the needs of people fighting cancer. And one of them said a bag that they could bring, because they're bringing books and tablets and puzzles and things like that, just some simple bag.
At a time when they're the most uncomfortable, and it provides encouragement and lets them know that people are behind them, and they've got a community around them.
These people are looking and facing the worst thing that they've had to face in a long time or ever. So these bags of hope, I mean, that's awesome. You get a gift, and it's crazy great, but you get a gift when you're walking into that chemo room. That means a lot. It means that there's a stranger out there supporting you. So $25 actually matters, and $50 matters. Helping people get their medications. We have several patients. The foundation does a lot of medication supplying for people who are uninsured or underinsured. And so many of these medication copays, even if they are insured, they can't pay them. And so they just don't get them. That time's precious that you're here and able to be with your family. So the more that we can offer here at Mercy, the more we keep families together. To me, that's the biggest thing.